For Perry the Platypus, you're going to see that he has a lot of extra additional lines that don't have necessarily a fill or stroke. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So right around here, his leg, that extra little line, around his hand, in his mouth area here, and in the other hand. I would highly recommend, if you're going to create these, you use your pen tool and you just click, drag, make a point. Don't worry about the color. I'm going to hit enter. I'm going to remove the color from this. And I'm going to steal this, like greenish, because I don't think it's black. I think it's like a dark green. I'm going to zoom in really close. And then I'll use my width tool. And I'll use my width tool and kind of like pull in the side. Remember, the width tool is Shift W. And now I have like that same line. It's not exactly a shape, it's just a line. So when you get to those, even like the little finger part here, I would do the same thing. I would kind of click, drag, make a line, and kind of create just the outside of the hand, the finger, and use the same width technique and kind of tape around the edge to get that like dimension of his hand and his fingers. As for the rest of the character, you're going to start creating a lot of the shapes with the pen tool and kind of building from there. You can work in any order that works best for you, but like his eyes are definitely circles, so that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to take my lips tool, make his eyes. I'm using Control Y so that I can get really nice precise lines without having to take my color out while I work. I think it's not exactly a perfect circle, so I'm just going to select with the direct selection tool and pull in this line a little. Then I'm going to make his pupil, the white part of his eye. I copy and pasted it, and all this extra stuff is going to disappear once I start making my new shapes. For example, I'm going to create the fold of his eye with the pen tool. I'm using all the techniques we've been working with, right? Clipping the edge of a handle, using Alt to change the direction of where I'm going to draw. Now if you look, once I put a stroke on this, it kind of blocked part of the eye anyway. If I feel like there's a sliver still sticking out, this is where the shape builder comes in handy. I can select both shapes holding Shift, swap to my shape builder tool, hold down Alt, and remove that extra little sliver of the eye. This little part of his eyebrow I would just make with the pen tool, fill and no stroke again. So I'm going to hit enter, remove the fill. Now to build his hat, you're going to think about the shapes that are here. Like I can put this whole line of like his little fedora guy here, because it doesn't matter. I'm going to put a little brown part of his hat and it's going to hide that little extra shape I made. Okay, so this part of his hat is black, but when I go to Control Y so I can draw underneath, this part of the brown hat is going to cover it, so it doesn't matter the little extra bit of black I have there. I'm not even worried about the back of his hat either. And once I make his blue body, it'll cover that as well. And then I can draw this a little additional line, just like I did the other lines. And again, I'm going to use my width tool because I think it adds a really nice touch if part of the line is thicker, part of the line is tapered in. That's done very often in cartoons to imply movement. And little by little, you're going to see this hat come together. Once I'm done with the hat, I can continue with the eyes and the body. Again, this is a lot of pen tool work and precise use of anchor points. Once you're finished, you're going to highlight your entire platypus, go to Object, Group, and move it over to your section that says Medium over here.